Hey, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. The body beat down here on this Saturday morning. I'm just kind of recapping my bench press I did
405
from yesterday on 8/1 2025. First day of school, by the way. I'm a bus driver, so, I know those things. This was the first time I've tried 405 pounds in months. It was about the middle of December of 2024 was the last time I did it. So this was just kind of a spur of the moment, kind of a thing that I did yesterday. And you see, I get it fairly easy, not too bad. Come off the bench a small, but hey, that's kind of okay. It's expected. And I don't know what it is about my bench press, but I tend to get emotional when I get my bench press. The very first time that I ever did 405 pounds, it was I was an emotional wreck. I just kind of started really crying, I guess, and just kind of broke down. And again, I don't know what it is. And honestly, I've mentioned before that I've lost a lot of my cry. I don't cry anymore. My feelings and all that, my heart, everything's just a little different the older I get. And but then I think back and I'm like, man, I broke down on that day. And well, guess what? Yesterday was no different. I had to redo my outro to this video like 3 different times. I had to compose myself because I found myself just kind of tearing up and having a hard time talking. And again, I don't know what it is about my bench press. I've worked hard on my deadlifts. I worked hard on my squats and shoulder presses and really everything I've done. But the bench press, I guess, must have some sort of emotional connection with me. I don't know. I do know that I worked extremely hard to get to where I'm at. And it was forever before I could even try 405 pounds because I didn't feel safe. My old rack that I had didn't have safeties. I couldn't find nobody to spot me or anything. So once I got this cage, it allowed me to really break free and go for that 405 pound bench. And I'm just kind of showing one of the takes here where I'm trying to talk and get my message out. But this is just one of the takes where I had to end up, stopping a couple of times and ended up having to redo things. And you just never know, guys. These kind of things are emotional. So, I don't know if any of you are experiencing that kind of stuff, but I guess I have now, a couple of different times. And I'm not ashamed to show it or say it because I've worked hard to get the lifts and all that I've accomplished. And whether I keep going or not, I'm not really sure. As far as worrying about going heavy, it just kind of depends. And again, touching on a different topic, but not really different, but kind of all coincides with this, is my little health scare that I have over the past few years with my low blood platelet count. And I think maybe that is it. And I think I've mentioned it before that, sorry, I kind of forget things. But my bench press was my last PR that I needed to get, that 405 pound PR. And I got it. And I think that's why I was so emotional whenever I got it the first time, is because at that moment I felt complete and like my mission was done. My journey was really done. I accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish, and I did it before I died. And honestly, that's what was going through my head for a lot of the time whenever I was wanting to go for my bench PR, and I never could and couldn't do it and couldn't, because I didn't have help or anything. Because, I don't know what's going on with my low blood platelet count. It could be cancer. It could be anything. So you don't know what anything is and what your outcome's going to be. And yeah, so that's what it was. I remember now. I was really emotional because I was so glad to finally get that. And and I felt like I was able at that moment to finally die if the moment happened, and feel like I really accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. And so that's what it was, and maybe that's why I still get kind of emotional, whenever I do it. Maybe it's just kind of a part of it. And anyway, guys, I just thought I'd share something like this, a little bit personal, a little bit out there, and maybe you guys can, understand. Maybe you go through the same things sometimes, with certain things. Maybe your lifts, or maybe something else in life. I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and I appreciate everybody that tunes in, and hope everybody continues to do well in life. And if you're not doing well in life, do it now, get it going, because there is a time when it's too late. So if I give you a little inspiration to do these things and even greater, more amazing things, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beat Down. And don't forget, guys, get up, get out, get rad, do it to it, and we'll see you next time on the Body Beat Down. See y'all later.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it!